Right now at 4 in the afternoon rush, we have all the big news and weather you need to know to get caught up on the day. It's a time of planning and transition for the country, with former President Trump elected as our next president just under a week ago. Results from last week's election continue to raise some concerns. President-elect Trump says one of his priorities upon taking office will be working on the border. And today, sources confirm that Trump will name Stephen Miller as his top immigration advisor. Miller will be the White House Deputy Chief of Staff for Policy. He was the senior advisor to Trump during his first administration and has been a leading advocate for more restrictive immigration policy, though the idea of mass deportations has some immigrants on edge. Chief political reporter Susan Raff is live in Hartford now with reaction from those in Connecticut who are helping immigrants. Susan?
Kara, there is a lot of concern amongst the immigration community and those who are undocumented here in Connecticut. We spoke to a woman today who represents Connecticut's Dreamers. These are young people who are living in the United States. They help them get an education and stay here. Dreamers are usually between the ages of 15 and 25, and they came to the United States when they were young. They were either brought here by their parents or perhaps family members. And some are so worried about the situation right now that they have even talked about self-deporting themselves because they are concerned that federal agents may take them into custody.
It's terrifying. Many of the students who we're working with are more recent arrivals, and so this is the first time that will have experienced the Trump administration. So, they were either not here 8 years ago or, they were too young to remember what that administration was like.
There's another concern for those who are in the United States without documentation. These Dreamers say they are worried that perhaps their parents or even other family members will be deported. So there is a lot of concern amongst that community. We talked to a lot of advocacy groups who estimate that probably 100,000 or more are in the United States, or here in Connecticut, I should say, without any documentation. Now, coming up on Eyewitness News at 6, more reaction from that, plus the new appointment by President-elect Trump on what could happen with immigration has only reignited those fears. We are live in Hartford. Susan Raff, Channel 3 Eyewitness News.
Susan.